Good afternoon. This is Bob Super, and I'd like to cover a little bit of the CST 120 Fall 2014 class that started on October 18th, which was Saturday morning, and kind of go over a couple things and what we need to go ahead and make sure that you're aware of. What you're looking at right now is the e-learning home web page for the command line dolls that you are enrolled in, and you will see exactly what you're seeing on my screen right now. I have the welcome letter out there in the announcements and kind of the scope of what the course is and how we go about doing it. It is an online course, and most correspondence we have is either most of the time is via email, that you can go ahead and send an email to me, and I will respond to you as soon as I can. I try to do that as soon as I receive it, so that's the best way to go. Hopefully you understand e-learning. I'm not going to give you much, I don't disregard this, but hopefully you have had an e-learning course, and if not, you can always ask me to assist if you need the help. I'm going to go into content, which is your tab right there, and here you see right now we have the course information, the syllabus, some command reference guide, Microsoft Windows XP, and data and disk instructions, and then the data disk. And what I want to do is go over the syllabus briefly, and then really spend a little time on this data disk that you're going to have to download in order to utilize. So let's go ahead and look at the syllabus first. I'm just clicking on the syllabus, and there the syllabus comes up. Again, the delivery is October 18th through December 14th. Here's my information. My office hours are right there. You can call me at that number. That's my office number, and leave a message if you should get a recording. And then my email is the one that I really want you to use, is rtsuper@delta.edu. Some of this I would like you to go through it yourself. I'm not going to go through each one individually, but basically the objectives, the lab assignments, the approach, and the email. Please look at that, read it over, and do that. Look at the although the textbook says otherwise, you do not need a 3 high density floppy disk, and I'm going to go show you what that's going to do. Also, the evaluation as far as the grading and eval is right here, laid out. 30% for the final exam, then all the online quizzes, and your attendance during the week. I do take attendance weekly, so it is one of those things. Our late assignments, I try to give you a little leeway, but I try to make it a little bit so that you get all the work done in a time frame that is your schedule allows it. Here's the course outline. Again, this week is October 20th, 26th. We're doing basically opening command line sessions, the syllabus, tutorial 1, and then case problems, and then the quiz. And then we go through, and it's a 7-week course, so you can go through that, and each week I'll remind you of where we're at, what we're doing. A final exam is going to be end of course December 12th, which is it's going to come up relatively quickly. We have Halloween coming up in another week, and then we have Thanksgiving coming up, which is kind of like we get a little break there for Thanksgiving, so that kind of does that. All right, and then here the last page of the syllabus is academic integrity. I expect you all to do your own work. You're only fooling yourself if you do not do your own work. And then a Delta College disclaimer. So if there's any disabilities or anything, you need any disability services, that's where you would contact them. Okay, so please go over the syllabus. If you have any questions, please contact me, and I will fill you in or answer any questions you may have. Now let's go ahead and go back to the content. And I want to take a look at these disks, data disk 1, data disk 2, and data disk 3. Basically, if you go ahead and right-click, just click on basically the actions for data disk 1. You want to go ahead and select download, and then basically do you want to open or save your disk.zip. I'm going to go ahead, you can open it or you can save it. I'm going to go ahead and save it, and then I'm going to open it, and it basically places it in my downloads, my folder, disk 1. What I recommend you doing is it's up to you. You can put this on your C drive. Basically, I've done that. If you notice here, I've got 120 files, and I've got all my disk files sitting with disk 1, disk 2, disk 3 on my hard drive and my C drive, and then I have a CST 120 files. You can also put them on your USB drive. If you have a USB, go ahead and save them on your USB drive. These disk files, you're going to see when you start doing the more of the tutorials, they're going to reference these data files, and you'll see some of the files that they provided to you basically on those disks. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and go through each one of these, and each one of these the same action, download. So you download this data disk 1, data disk 2, and data disk 3. Now when we get to tutorial 2 is where they'll start using reference to those data disks. So at this point in time, I would like you to go ahead and basically download these 3 data disk files, put them either in your hard drive if you're always going to work from home, and you put it on your hard drive from home, or you can put it on your USB drive. Okay. So that's just kind of a brief opening. I didn't want to make it long. If anybody has any questions regarding what I just covered, please email me. But again, go over the syllabus in a little detail, and they'll tell you what tasks we're going to be doing in the next seven weeks. And then these data disks 1, 2, and 3, when they reference them in the textbook, you go ahead and do that. And here's the data disk instructions. Creating folders instead of using a floppy disk drive. You can take a look at that, and that will also help you as well. All right, so thank you. I hope we have a great term, and look forward to staying in touch with you for the next 7.5 weeks.